Hi, this is day 3 of my postpartum, and we are doing good. Both me and Shaira, and or we are getting better. Still super exhausted and still have a lot of pain. I'm taking the painkillers as much as I can. I had a little bit of bleeding at my incision, and it's painful since morning. I am exhausted today a lot more because I went to the NICU a couple of times yesterday, and every time I went I didn't feel like leaving, so I was with the baby for maybe an hour or more, and it was a lot of standing because she's in the little high table kind of bassinet. And yeah, but whatever time we spend together, she's very responsive, and she can understand my voice, and I'm still not able to adjust this in a way that I don't look so much bloated, which I am. And anyway, yeah, she's doing well now, better than yesterday. She had her tubes for the oxygen or keeping the lungs clear removed, so there's nothing that is going into her nose, and they're hoping that they're going to remove the food pipe that they have for her for feeding. They're going to try some bottle feed this afternoon, and I try to express milk as much as possible so that she gets my breast milk the first time through the bottle. So it's a lot of different things that I'm thinking on how to bond with her. Not that our bond is going to be any lesser, but I just feel like if we had more skin to skin, if she was feeding on me, and things like that earlier days of the child matter. So I'm trying to do all the things from my side to help her get well sooner by giving the most precious colostrum in milk, and I'll keep doing that as much as possible, considering that I'm recovering too and trying to figure out what would be the balance between that. I have a lot of different thoughts going on in my mind, and this is no way scripted pointed list, so I might just jump from one point to another point. So yeah, one new thing that I learned was when you are away from your baby, you can get a hospital grade pump, or the insurance rents it out for you. They pay for it, and it's a $2,500 pump. So it's I just didn't know that it's that expensive. I think I talked about this yesterday, but anyway, so that's been going on. I filed my EDD, which is the state disability insurance claim. So that is done while I was here, and just having it online, and I could do it from my phone and not worrying about like moving paperwork and things like that. One thing that is with it is I need to give that number to my doctor, the practitioner in the clinic. So at some point I might need to have Rahul go there and give that information so the claim can get started. Um, I did update my employer about my delivery and the and the NICU and everything, which is not like a mandatory thing, but it's nice to have your boss and manager know what the situation is, and just like give a more vulnerable side of your personal life. um, so emotionally I feel, um, it's I don't know what I feel. I'm in a very weird limbo where I am not super sad, super excited, super happy, or like there's no, I'm like neutral, just trying to be composed and not have any extreme emotions, because given the situation, being calm and just being calculated, I think, is better to process things and to be the support that Shaira needs right now. Every time I went there, I tried to be very cheery, and she was reactive, and that made me happy that she was, uh, connecting with me no matter we haven't been able to spend much time with each other. But mm, like just walking outside the NICU, it feels like so much emotions, and yeah, I just I see all other kids as well and all their mothers, and the struggle everyone is going through, and I just hope that my baby doesn't have to suffer as much. And yeah, but we are strong. She and her, she and I, sorry, um, and we'll get past through this with our smiles and happy faces, and uh, uh, Ranch is missing me a lot, and he is uh, in his best possible way to communicate is trying to say, you need to get out of the hospital and you need to come to the house. He's missing me, and um, he is being a little more demanding and cranky because I'm not around, which is, he is 2.5, so it's acceptable. So both Rahul and Grandma are caving in with a lot of TV time, or like giving up on his tantrums, which is, I think, for a couple of days it's fine, but if we have to figure out a way where Shara is going to be in the hospital, in the NICU, and um, you know, I'm going to be in and out of the house and trying to cater both of my kids, then we'll need to have a good schedule for him as well, and time, and no way I want him to feel like he's ignored or he's not as important. So it's gonna be a tough balancing act. And yeah, today when he came, we did a video call, and Rahul went and showed was doing a video call from the NICU, and that was the first time Ranch said that, oh, that's my baby sister. And this is his like third or fourth call, and just early, like on earlier calls, he was just like, I don't know what's going on. Who's this little baby that was supposed to be with me, but she's not here, and she's still like a virtual person. And so today he said that, and I felt like he is able to connect. But then Rahul mentioned that her oxygen pipes were removed, so I was saying that, hey Shaira, I'm so proud of you, and we you're a mama strong girl, and seeing me talk to somebody else like I do with Ransh. He was surprised and he was looking at the screen and at me, like going back and forth like a tennis ball. And I realized that he is realizing that Mama is going to be doing this with somebody else, and he was wondering why that's happening. So in between that conversation, he said, yeah, and Mama is proud of me because I go potty, because we are doing potty training, and I tell him that I'm proud of him. So it was funny and hilarious, but on his side, I think he realized that there's a dynamic change in relationships, and there's going to be somebody else as well who's going to share his mother. So that was interesting to see. Yeah, I think these vlogs are going to help me. I don't know if I'm going to post this or not, but yeah, it's a lot of information, and even if I do post these, I am hoping that I'm not going to edit them, which is going to be scary because I am looking my most worst right now, which I don't care, but I always like to be prepared and nice and presentable. So, and my double chin or a couple of chins that are showing up, I hate them. But signing out for today, and hopefully things will get better tomorrow, and we'll be home soon. Bye bye.